baby. Uncle Ray holds him wrong. 3 aunties give 3 answers, all of them at once. He steps behind the grill smoke, sets the cooler by his knee, taps one soft pattern on the lid until the crying drops a key. Cooler tap hum, borrow come from the yard. Cooler tap hum, little beat not too hard. Cooler tap hum. The bass inside is jumping, outside the coals glow red. Ray keeps tapping with 2 fingers, like he finally heard what was said. One cousin opens the screen door, starts humming under her breath. Soon the whole yard sends a low note without waking the rest. Cooler tap hum, borrow come from the yard. Cooler tap hum, little beat not too hard. Cooler tap hum, cooler lid grill hiss. Hum yeah, cooler lid grill hiss. Cooler lid, 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 grill hiss. Cooler lid, cool. Family party, family party too. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party too loud. Family party, family party. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party too loud. Family party, family party, family party. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party. Family party, family party too loud for the baby. Family party too loud. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party. Family party too loud. Family party, family party. Family party too loud. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party too, family party. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party too loud. Family party too loud. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party too loud. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party too loud. Family party too loud for the baby. Family party too loud. Family party too loud. Family party too loud. Family party too loud for the baby. Uncle Ray holds him wrong. 3 aunties give 3 answers, all of them at once. He steps behind the grill smoke, sets the cooler by his knee, taps one soft pattern on the lid until the crying drops a key. Cooler tap hum, borrow come from the yard. Cooler tap hum, little beat not too hard. Cooler tap hum. The bass inside is jumping. Uncle Ray holds him on. Three aunties give three answers, all of them at once. He steps behind the grill smoke, sets the cooler by his knee, taps one soft pattern on the lid until the crying drops a key. Cooler tap hum, borrow calm from the yard. Cooler tap hum, little beat not too hard. Cooler tap hum. The bass inside is jumping. On jive, the coals glow red. Three aunties give three answers, all of them at once. He steps behind the grill smoke, sets the cooler by his knee, taps one soft pattern on the lid until the crying drops a key. Cooler tap hum, borrow calm from the yard. Cooler tap hum, a little beat not too hard. Cooler tap hum. The bass inside is jumping. Outside the coals glow red. Ray keeps tapping with two fingers, like he finally heard what was said. He steps behind the grill smoke, sets the cooler by his knee, taps one soft pattern on the lid until crying drops a key. Cooler tap hum, borrow calm from the yard. Cooler tap hum, little beat not too hard. Cooler tap hum. The bass inside is jumping. Outside the coals glow red. Three aunties give three answers, all of them at once. He steps behind the grill smoke, sets the cooler by his knee.
I talked too big by the porch rail, told my friends you never miss. Then Ma called from the kitchen, water running where it should not run. You came in with your old toolbox, knee down on the cracked floor tile. You asked Ma for the yellow towel, then grinned when the wrench slipped twice. Toolbox under the sink, that is how you show up. Toolbox under the sink, mop water in a bucket. Toolbox under the sink. Come here when you are done. My friends kept waiting for a story, I kept watching your back. You asked Ma for another washer, like you knew where she kept the pack. When the drip stopped talking, you looked shy by the door. I stopped praising loud things, put your sandals by mine on the floor. Toolbox under the sink, that is how you show up. Toolbox under the sink, mop water in a bucket. Toolbox under the sink. Come here when you are done.
nothing clever, just pull another chair with my feet.
Mop water dark in the bucket, city lights waking below. He has one more roof corner and no good reason to go. His sister calls on the cheap phone, says, "You sound far from your skin." He says, "I nearly quit this morning," then laughs because the wind got in. Rooftop bucket echo, rinse the day from the floor. Rooftop bucket echo, leave one splash by the door. Rooftop bucket echo. Radio from a window plays a bass line full of space. He drags the brush in half circles, watching lights blur and replace. His sister stays on the line, talking rice, bus fare, rain. He finishes the last corner without making a speech of the strain. Rooftop bucket echo, rinse the day from the floor. Rooftop bucket echo, leave one splash by the door. Rooftop bucket echo. Bucket ring, far horn, bass echo over wet concrete. Rooftop echo. Dust by the back stair, water can on the step. I asked you by to see the seedlings. That is what I told myself. Really, I needed my water can. And maybe 10 minutes else. You laughed at these boxes last summer, said I planted like a fool. Now the basil leans over the railing, and you say it grew on you. The basil leans between us, your old key taps my phone. Water can on the stair, basil on your sleeve. Water can on the stair, scooter coughing underneath. Water can on the stair, hand it back to me. You touch one leaf too lightly, like it might remember the fight. I point out the cracked red bucket. You say I kept your porch key right. We trade what needs returning. No one reaches for the past. A scooter coughs behind the wall, and we let the silence pass. The Basil leans between us. Your old key taps my phone. Water can on the stair. Basil on your sleeve. Water can on the stair. Scooter coughing underneath. Water can on the stair. Hand it back to me. Your old key. My cracked red bucket. Scooter gone down the street.
Pages slipped out by the pavilion. Seawind mixed the whole set list. Director froze by the music stand with the first song lost in her fist. I started what my father hummed. You answered with your cousin's line. Somebody came in half a bar late and somehow landed right on time. Come in when you know it. Hold back when you do not. Come in when you know it. Bassman keeps the spot. Come in when you know it. Loose bass, steady skank. The director stopped chasing paper. Let the loose sheets cross the sand. She lifted 2 fingers for the bassman, then lowered her nervous hand. Children sang the part they knew. Old men filled the bottom tone. The order nobody planned for made the beach feel like its own. Come in when you know it. Hold back when you do not. Come in when you know it. Bassman keeps the spot. Come in when you know it. Loose pace, steady skank. Come in when you know it. Come in when it comes. Come in when you know it.
She hides a shake in her left hand with 2 crates tied behind. Hill Road shining after breakfast, carts already in a line. Mr. K by the mango stand sees her stop and check the chain. He fills a bottle to the shoulder, says ride it slow through the pain. Bottle at the hill, wheel by wheel. No need to race what the road can feel. Bottle at the hill, bell in the sun. Take 1 turn and the climb gets done. He walks beside the morning baskets, calling prices out of tune. She laughs because the hill is listening to every wobble, every spoon. At the top she rings twice lightly, gives the bottle back half full. Mr. K says keep the rhythm, and the whole lane starts to pull. No speech on courage, no hand raised high, just cold water on the handle. and mango carts rolling by. Bottle at the hill, bell in the sun.
Oh yeah. I had pepper smoke and a red sign.
He had fritters stacked too high,
Both of us shouting over steel pans.
trying to catch the same dry sky.
Then rain came down like loose beads.
My paper bags began to run
She threw her tarp across my table.
before I finished acting tough. One tarp across the lane, step under, shake off the rain. One tarp across the lane.
Pepper fritter, same backbeat again. Now my sauce drips by his basket.
His brass pen taps my song.
Customers laugh in the middle.
They knew we were loud too long.
I sell 3 more when she starts dancing.
She sells 4 when I clap along.
Rain keeps time on the bright blue plastic.
And both stalls learn the same song. One tarp, one lane.
Let the market swing. He missed the bus at the corner clock and stuck 7 minutes late. Fruit woman fanned an empty crate, trying not to show her weight. He had screws inside his shirt cuff, little oil behind one ear. Fixed the clock for no money, then noticed she could barely steer. Clock slowed down, let the mango breathe. Clock slowed down by the market ease. Clock slowed down, bass walk easy. The day still gets where it needs to be. He set her alarm for opening, tied the string by the stall. She gave him 2 soft mangoes, said your bus was not the call. Now when the minute hand catches, nobody rushes the lane. He taps the glass and smiles once, like time learned his name. Clock slowed down, market still moving.
Before the bakery opens, I hear you hum by the lane. Same old tune by the bike rack, same 2 notes before rain. You hold the key like a question, I keep my helmet on tight. Morning buses cough behind us, I do not step out of the light. Give the key back before the rain. Keep the song, but leave the chain. Give the key back before the rain. I can wish you dry excuse, then put the brass key by my tire. I point to clouds over the hill road, tell you the bus stop floods at 9. You're not like that is kindness. I ride before I change my mind. Keep the song, leave the change. Every Sunday you chase the umbrella like the breeze owes you a favor. Sand in your shirt, hat in the cooler, me pretending I am not your neighbor. This time I hold the pole steady, make you watch where the rope goes through. You laugh when the first knot slips loose. I say again, that one was you. Tie the umbrella down, let the shade stay close to the ground. Tie the umbrella down if you want care. Learn the little sound. You pull it right on the second try, proud enough to show the goals. I pass you the towel and the lime salt. You pass me one cold fruit bowl. In comes shark by the lifeguard chair, but our blue shade does not run. We sit inside what you remembered and let the noon bass hum. Tie it down, stay around.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You keep turning fish too early,
I keep salting like a storm.
Auntie watches from the back step,
saying both of you wrong.
then the power snaps at 7.
Oil still speaking in the pan.
You hold the lantern over my shoulder.
I finally follow your hand. You lead one, I lead two. Lantern light between us true. You lead one, I lead two. Fish fry moving when we both come through.
Your fire knows the
First side better
my ear knows
when the skin lets go.
kids are waiting with
Paper plates, bass from next yard rolling low.
stop fixing.
Every motion,
You stop rushing.
in the flame.
By the time the lights return,
Everybody calls our names. Lantern leads the fry. We follow. Talking big about somebody else. I say your name and you miss the counter. Guava running by the shelves. You act wise with your sunglasses, but your hands drum on the stand. Every crush makes grown folks foolish. That is not a court case, man. Stop hiding in the fruit prize. Stop laughing at your shoe. Ask for the beach walk. One small question in the sun. Ask for the beach walk. If she says no, still drink your rum. Ask for the beach walk. Feet no more than your mouth can run. Hey, I write the words on a napkin. You cross out half the line. She walks up for pineapple and you suddenly speak just fine. Beach path, waiting.
oh, na, na, na. Ooh. Run, run, dun, dun, dun. Granddad guards the vinyl stand. Mother says the new song knocks. Cousin wants the bass line heavy. Little niece keeps changing clocks. Play one, play two, play three. Let the yard decide with feet. Old tune first for the slow step. New tune next for the chair. Third one blends the drum together. Now the walkway needs more air. 3 records in the yard. Nobody wins by standing high. 3 records in the yard. Turn it once and pass the card. Granddad takes the smallest shoulder. Mother laughs and drops her keys. Cousin bows to little niece when she finds the missing beat. 3 records in the yard. Woo, woo. One bass line on. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Final whistle left the field dusty. Scoreboard leaning in the heat. Children dragged their boots to the cooler. No one wanted rice and peas. Corner man unlocked the grill top. Said clean game still must eat. Smoke went up behind the goalpost, and defeat found dancing feet. Grill still open, boots still brown. Lose the final, feed the town. Grill still open, horns come around. Kids play clean, so pass it down. Sausage, everybody laughed him dry. By the second brass line bouncing, no one stared at what was missed. They raised plates instead of trophies, grease and pepper on the wrist. Grill still open, feet still loosen the shoe. They asked old Leon for a harder beat, something sharp for the road. He looked at the children near the curb and said the heavy sticks down low. One hand drum roll like laughter. Brass came in on the side. Lines went loose and laughing quickly when the little ones joined the ride. Bounce, step light, let the brass bend wide. Bounce, step light, leave some room for the smallest stride. A boy with one loose sandal caught the rhythm before the band. Leon winked at the loud committee, kept the soft drum in his hand. By the corner with the fruit carts, even the flags hung still. Road moved like a Saturday kitchen, not a command on the hill. Bouncing light, children inside.
Florist at the crates of bent stems. Too late for the dinner crowd. Dance hall door was breathing bass, but she nearly packed them down. A woman in silver sandals picked the crooked yellow one, pinned it sideways by her shoulder, then stepped straight into the drum. Lean in bloom, link with me. Floor looks better when the line breaks free. Lean in bloom, turn that knee. Whole room moving less carefully. Now every shirt has a tilted petal. Every hat sits off the mark. Florist sells the whole crate, laughing under lights that miss the spark. Nobody asks for perfect roses. Nobody checks the stems. The DJ wears 2 by the headphones and calls the dancers in again. She came to the pier with one book, they all folded in her bag. Family had the chairs already and 3 jokes running back. Uncle told the fish one twice, cousin danced with no no bass needed. She kept her sunglasses steady like the nurse she followed here. Dry joke by the pier, nobody ready, everybody here. Dry joke by the pier, she says one line and the day comes clear. They begged her just one story, she said my feet signed out at noon. Little nephew dropped the punchline a full 5 seconds too soon. Then she said check his pockets, that joke has hospital socks. Whole row fell into the water wind, laughing past the dock. Dry joke, chair legs tapping. Dry joke, chair legs tapping. Dry joke, chair legs tapping. Dry joke, dry joke. Mara knew every corner story before the clippers cooled. Today one customer whispered trouble, and Mara almost broke the rule. Mira caught her biting laughter, braid beads clicking by her knee. Barbara raised one eyebrow only, like try silence, let us see, let that secret breathe. Do not dress it for the street, let that secret breathe. Bass can move without a speech. All day people tried the doorway, fishing with a sideways grin. Mara hummed and parted hair, kept the little trouble in. By sunset she was almost dancing, proud enough to sweep twice. Customer paid her with fried bread, said girl, that quiet sounded nice. Beats click, secret stays.
Bus due at 10:20. Clock says nearly 11. Rain smell under the roof. Somebody kisses teeth at ceiling. Driver rolls in with one child sleeping. Small shoes muddy by the step. He says, found him past the bakery, and the platform loses its edge. Make room at the platform, slide the bags to the side. Make room at the platform, late bus still can arrive. Woman with the green suitcase stops complaining to the wall. Man with headphones lifts the handle so the child can pass them all. Engine idles like a low drum, speaker hums a broken name. Nobody claps or makes a story, they just leave a little space. Backslide, bass answers, rain on the roof. Light on, fade low. Last slot after midnight, studio fan with a cough. Host wipes dust from the request book. 3 months nobody called. He plays a bass line with tape. It says, bring me names, not speeches. First phone blinks by the ashtray, then another light reaches. Dedication line, one by one, send it out before the morning comes. Dedication line, low and near, static clears when the names appear. Taxi man sends one to his sister, baker sends one to the night guard. Girl at the station says nothing much, just
play it for my yard. Host, let silence ride the drum fill, writes each name in blue. By 2:15 the booth is breathing like the old show found a new shoe. Phone line, tapish, bass return.
Two doors open after midnight, both voices tired and thin. Landlord on the second landing, asking who had locked who in. Upstairs woman held the spare key, pride wrapped tight around the ring. She did not say a perfect sorry, just placed it where the meter sings. Spare key settles down, radio low through the wall. Spare key settles down, no one wins in the hall. One man laughs because he has to. One child peeks and disappears. Someone drags a chair back inside, scraping off the last hard years. By morning, shoes face forward, key hangs plain by the stair. Nobody tells the story pretty, but the floor gets back its air. Key ring, stair echo, radio low.
He keeps one lamp by the gatepost, last bus throwing dust at 10. Sun said he might make Sunday, old man waits past then. A woman steps down with 2 bags, wrong street, tired face. He almost says I am waiting, then moves the latch from its place. Gate open late, porch light low. Someone needs a chair before they go. Gate open late, bus dust slow. Name can wait while the night stays cold. She calls her cousin from the step rail. He brings water from inside. Bus comes back around the corner, sun waving from the driver's side. Old man laughs at both arrivals, lamp smoke caught in his throat. Porch takes one more plastic chair, and the night loosens its coat. Gate open late, porch light. Oh, 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 oh.
Coin slipped under the bus seat, rolling past a tired shoe. Vendor leaned across the aisle, stranger leaned across there too.
Both of them missed the first stop bell.
Both of them laughed too late,
Driver watched them count the fare,
like rhythm on a paper plate. Fair coin ride,
pass it down.
open window, small help found. change for just one fare.
They came up with enough together and
one extra coin to spare.
by the beach road they were talking,
like the route had made the plan.
She sold him two for half the price.
He held the bag when she ran. Fair coin ride.
Window eye. Yeah, no, 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 no. Yeah. You said that chain was finished, hands black up to the wrist. Group pride waiting by the food store, and you kept blaming my twist. I said the pan man had the answer, one small bottle by the flame. You laughed until the wheel turned easy, then pretended you knew the same. Roll smooth again, oil on the chain, pride in the drain. Roll smooth again, big brother walking behind the frame. Now the whole ride smells like cooking, but the back wheel sings just fine. You let me take the first corner, I let you keep your headline. At the beach bath you finally mutter, that was not a bad repair. I ring the bell 3 times too loudly, so everybody hears it there. Roll smooth, pry loose.
Red tag hanging by the mangoes, blue tag tied to yellow yam. Mama's dress was gone behind me, crowd got bigger than my hand. Fruitman saw your eyes get rainy, pointed where the green tags lean. Follow colors to the corner, little one, keep counting clean. Follow the little tags, red, blue, green by the stand. Follow the little tags, market keeps a careful hand. Mama waited by the fruit stall with 2 bags and one scared face. Child came in by the color trail, trying hard to keep a pace. Now the vendor saves our labels for the next lost afternoon. Turns a fear into a game line under bright calypso tune. Red tag, blue tag, home by noon.
She kept one red bloom in a bottle, back shelf out of the sun. Said it brought luck to the starboard when the slow sail days would come. Schoolboy came with dusty knees, apologies stuck behind his teeth. Needed one thing for his teacher and only had bus coins beneath. Let the bloom work. Do not keep it fresh for pride. Let the bloom work. Put it where the sorry has to ride. She wrapped it in yesterday's paper, took the coins and gave back too. Watched him run past the spice shop like a red ribbon. Nobody knew. By evening he brought the bottle, teacher's note inside his hand. Luck looked better after leaving than standing pretty in the stand. Let it go, ooh, ooh. Let it do its work.
Baby, oh, yeah. He rides the old route after breakfast, same vinyl seat, 3rd row. New driver, Mrs. Market Corner, turns where tourists never go. Old man clear politely, points two fingers toward the shade left by the tailor, right by the bakery. Then the hill will behave. Call the stops again. Window open, old voice playing. Call the stops again. The road remembers more than names. Driver says you used to run this. He says long before your shoes. Passengers laugh at the next turn when he calls the fruit stand too. By the depot she asks him Tuesday, ride along and keep me right. He steps down a little taller, ticket folded clean and tight. Market corner, beach road home. Everybody blaming heat. No one saw the quiet late one coming with a pepper patty sheet. Late one saves the table. Pass the plate and lay the tile. She put napkins by the scoreboard, moved the lamp and changed the air. Man who talked the loudest earlier found his mouth too full to stare. Oh, late one saves the table. Snack bag swinging by her knee. Late one saves the table. Then she wins round 3. She never made a speech about it, just tapped double six with grace. Yard that almost turned to quarrel started chewing back its face. Late one, save that table. Rented chairs came 40 minutes late. Elders standing in the sand. You looked at me like the whole day broke. I had a cooler in each hand. Auntie sat on the blue one laughing. Uncle took the red one slow. Photographer asked about the eye. We said, let the tide line show. Shoes together before the band. Coolers first, then rings in hand. Choose together before the band. Day can bend and still can stand. When the chairs rolled in at sunset, nobody wanted to change the scene. Elders on the front row proudly, with ice marks on their jeans. You squeezed my fingers by the speaker. I whispered, good first call. Music started with the wrong cue, but we were not wrong at all. Coolers first, music after. Whoa, They wrote a name too large in chalk. Beach stage leaning toward the sea, waiting like a wave wall. She forgot how long should be. Uncle tapped a hand drum softly, said that key is not your size. Asked the band to bring it lower, till the first note met her eyes. Crowd can enter after. Let the small note start. Lower the key, let her breathe. Hand drum first, then harmony. Lower the key, room
Second line to auntie's hat. Third line found the backing singers, waiting careful, leaning back by the last chorus. She was smiling, not loud, but carrying through. Uncle missed the beat on purpose, just to show her what to do. Lower the key, let her breathe.
Oh yeah. Close school gate with new paint peeling. 5 old classmates in the shade. Portable speaker on a park bench, playing songs nobody made. Tasha starts with names and favors. Who still drives? Who needs a lift? Notebook passes past the handshakes. Weekend gets a useful gift. Put the names on the ride list. No ceremony by the gate. Put the names on the ride list. Old friends still can show up late. One remembers borrowed pencils. One remembers unpaid fare. Somebody calls a cousin quickly to add 2 chairs and 1 spare tire. Gate stays closed behind them. Bench gets crowded in the sun. By the time the speaker crackles, Saturday already has begun. Names on paper, wheels in motion.
Last letter dried on the shutter. 30 years under blue paint. Owner stood with empty shelves, trying not to say complaint. Sign woman washed her brush slowly, waited for the tears to pass. Owner pointed down the sidewalk, said, "Can you paint 1 arrow less? Arrow to the new start. Feet nowhere to go. Arrow to the new start. Old sign dries, new fruit shows." She made it yellow, leaning forward, small enough to feel like news. Kids followed it before sunset, buying peanuts, asking clues. Owner locked the old door gently, then laughed at his own wrong key. Arrow caught the market light and sent the street across the street. Old sign dries, new feet go.
You folded cloth before the evening, said new town needs an early start. I counted coins too many times to keep from counting hard. Your awning hook is bent just right. Mine still shines and slips in rain. Take the good one for your corner. Leave me yours to curse again. Swap the awning hooks. No long speech by the books. Swap the awning hooks. Carry 1 piece of how we look. Shutter chains clinked like a rhythm.
slow. You tied my rope the wrong way, smiling, so I would have to let you know. Next week when the wind comes sideways, both our stalls will pull and hold. Two friends under different weather, using metal warm and old. Hook for hook,